ladies and gentlemen, is another beautiful moment. I remember I promised to share a video with you on how to sexually cleanse if you've been with multiple partners or so many partners that you can't actually recall. So yes, it happens, and no one is judging you. If it has happened to you, you're not alone. There are people who pride in, I have had sex with one man, I have had sex with two men, or zero, or whatever. But the truth is, everyone has their own path. Everyone has their own journey. You stick with your 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, but please, no judgment. Everyone has their own path. And if you have had sex with countless men and you feel terrible about it, that is step number 1 to healing. That is the first step to healing. If you already feel terrible for what you've already done, it is step number 1 for healing. And let no one judge you for what you've done, because it was through that path that you had to do. You had to go through what you've gone through so that you can emerge to who you are right now, so that you can actually move to your next level where sex is not driving your life. You are using sex the right way it's supposed to be used. All right, you are having sexual interactions the right way you should be having the sexual interactions with the right people. All right, so now, as I had shared in the previous video, sex is the highest level of interaction, is the highest level of spiritual interaction. And there are people create a lot of soul ties. Soul ties are created when you have sex with other people, and that's why after sex, definitely you feel something after it. If it was you've had with the right person, you will feel it. If you've had with the wrong people, you will feel it, because you feel a lot of disgust or a lot of pain or a lot of bitterness or a lot of rejection, or you feel a lot of loss. You go through a lot of anguish if you have had sex with the person that you are not supposed to have to. You start condemning yourself, in short. All right, because sex is sacred and should be practiced with the people you are on the same spiritual level. All right. So now, I want to address the issue where you have actually been having so many sexual relations with people, and you're wondering, how do I cut this off? I know, yes, it's through prayer. Yes, through prayer you can cut these soul ties. But again, as you pray, sometimes you need to do it on the physical as well, so that you can actually cancel the whole thing. And sometimes maybe you're wondering, what if I don't remember the names? Please, the names don't matter. All right. So this is what you can do. You can be a man or a woman, because soul ties are created for both. And one thing, let me remind you that if you have had sexual interactions that you weren't meant to have, or with people that you are not on the same spiritual level, they have dumped something into you, and they have taken something into you. And the same thing with you, with them, you have taken something from them and you have dumped something into them. All right, because it is a sexual interaction. It is the highest level where emotions are felt in ourselves. All right, so now, how do you cleanse yourself? I'll give you a simple step that you can do it. If you have certain people that you have soul ties with, and you know their names, you can actually write their names. You can write their names. You can start by saying, I, divine being of God, I call upon God, my spirit guides, to help me break these soul ties. Then you write the names of the people that you can remember that you want to cut your soul ties with. You write them, write them, and then you say, I release you and call on my power back. I release you all and call on my power back. I release you and call on my power back. I release you and call on my power back. I release you and call on my power back. All right? The power that I have given, that they have taken. So what will happen is, yes, you'll release them in your heart. The more you repeat this, the more you can do it as many times as you want. But there's power in repetition. The more you repeat it, the better you are able to release them, until at some point you'll start experiencing some energy levels within yourself. And please, it's best you stay off sexual relations during this time that you're doing what you're doing. You don't want to create more soul ties. You just need to cleanse yourself first. You need to cleanse yourself so that you can attract the right people into your life. So you need to release. Remember, I have said you write their names down. If you don't remember the number of people that you have had sex with, or there are so many that you can't actually write all their names, just say, just start as we said, I, divine being of God. Write it down on a piece of paper. I, divine being of God, I call upon my spirit guides and God to help me detach or cut soul ties with all the people that I have had sexual relations with. Repeat that, say this so many times within yourself, say it to yourself, say it, repeat that prayer, you can repeat 7 times, you can repeat 9 times. There is a power of numbers, there is a lot of power of numbers anyway. That's a topic for another day. So you can write it 7 times, you can write it 9 times, you can write it as many times as you want. You can recite, sorry, not writing, you write once, or every time you're doing that prayer you write. Every time you're doing that prayer, you write, and then you can pick a candle. You can use, and then remember in your mantra, you also need to state that I release them. I release them, meaning you are releasing any energy that you picked from them. I am releasing every energy that I picked from these people and calling on my power back, calling on my energy back, calling on my spirit back. Any spirit or any energy that I might be carrying of the people that I've had sex with, I release it back to them that I'm carrying. I release it all to them and call on to my power back. I call on to my power back. So you must have a clean heart, a pure heart, not out of pain, a heart, a peaceful moment. Choose a moment where you're not angry, or you're just calm. Choose that moment to do this ritual. So you do that, and then for a period of time, and then see how good you feel, and then abstain from having sex as you know yourself, as you grow to who you are, so that you can attract the right sexual partners. All right. So you can do that. You can do that cleansing through talking. You can also put water in your basin as you shower. Just do the mantra as you pour that water on yourself. Just do that. These are things you can come up with your own craft. Then, remember, I said when you write, you can get a candle and burn the paper. Not that you can. You need to burn. Fire is very powerful. When you burn, you are declaring, fire transforms anyway. So you burn it, and you see what happens to you, and then you'll be releasing. You'll have released, and you become free again, and then you're ready for sex with the right persons who will. If you're a woman, the reality is, if you're a woman, you're not the one to go looking for men. You're not the one to go looking for your sexual partner. They will find you. Even if you're a man, they will find you. A man's work, the masculine nature of a man is to find. The feminine nature of a woman is to be found. So you need to be in a state where you've cleansed yourself. Don't have sexual relations because of any kind of desperation, so that you do not create more soul ties that you do not like, and have sex with the people that you actually want, or feel a love emotion towards them, or you feel attracted to them emotionally, just to express your love. And maybe others give it an intention. They give it, some people come together, they give it an intention, and they actually manifest. So please, I have digressed. The conversation was about cleansing yourself. I hope I have given you enough information of what you need to do. If you don't like the information, please just leave it for those who want to use it. I know there are so many people who say, oh, this is witchcraft, or this is what. This is just cleansing yourself. Remember, we are on earth. As much as we are doing it, we are doing spiritually our prayers, we must show them in the physical, because we are in the physical world. As much as we are spirits, we have a body, we are on earth. We are on the ground where tangibles exist, and we must use them to cleanse ourselves out of anything that we have attached ourselves to. All right. Thank you so much for listening. It's such a beautiful moment. Continue subscribing and sharing the love with the people who need to hear it. I send much love to you. Thank you so much. Bye.